Hi guys. How's it going? I see we got quite a party in here. This is great. I know we're early today, but Nick and I have a scheduled recording session around 4 or so, so I wanted to make sure I had time to dedicate to getting this freaking shiny. Lemonade. Do you remember what today is? Today your birthday? I feel like you said that today was your birthday. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna swap over here. Is that like way too loud? Yeah, that's way too loud. So I'm gonna back this off for you guys. And here's what we gonna do. I still have my lunch from earlier that I may be nibbling on throughout the stream. Happy birthday, Zen! But hopefully we will be able to get this shiny fairly quickly. We get the shiny good. I hope so. I freaking hope so. Because we have spent way too much time trying to get this stinking shiny. Way too much time. So. Whew. Got some cool stuff? Heck yeah. We love that for you. I ate breakfast. I'm seeing Dr. Strange later. Awesome. What'd you have for breakfast? What'd you have? I want to know these things because I'll be perfectly honest. I've not been eating breakfast lately, mostly because I'm not waking up until after 9 usually, which is not good. I really need to get back into a proper sleep schedule because I've also been staying up until almost 1 in the morning, at least every night. I was up till 3 the other day just because I couldn't fall asleep. Masonator and I were on the phone until 2. Blueberry Eggos? Ooh. Not a fan of the blueberry, but I used to be when I was a kid. I've kind of outgrown blueberry as a whole. I much prefer apple, banana, that sort of stuff. Ryan! Hi, friend.
Hey, yo.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good. I'm surprised it's 6:18 over here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm used to it being more midnight.
Yeah, Nick and I have a recording session at about 4 my time. So I wanted to make sure I had plenty of time still to stream. In between. I had to do a lot of grinding for Cage Lock earlier, so... like, I seriously think I grinded for 2 hours. It was bad.
Damn.
Yeah. Got some Zelda amiibos. Okay. Zelda Sky. Okay. Age of Calamity. Nice. Clothes. Oh, wow. Almost 200 pounds. That's awesome. Or is that euro? No, that's the pound sign, right?
Hold on, let me...
That's pound, right?
take up... Yes, that's pounds.
Gotcha. Ooh, you're doing Golden Deer. Good luck. I liked that route. I still need to finish Black Eagle.
190 quid, that is a lot of money.
Mm-hmm. So what's the difference between pound and quid?
It's the exact same thing. But do you know how you have dollar, but you also say bucks?
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, quid is our bucks.
Gotcha. Oh. Do you still have the chat pulled up?
Yeah, and Bri, you more.
Gonna buy Switch Sports? I thought about it, and I genuinely think that Masonator and I would love to play it. We just don't have the money right now to do that. Let me rephrase. We don't have the throwaway money to do that. Now, if it goes on sale or something, that's a whole nother animal. We might actually be able to do that. And really enjoy it, because I loved the Wii sports games and stuff. Like Wii Bowling and all of that, but I never owned one. So, like, when we went to visit with some friends back in November, we actually played Wii bowling. We were supposed to go real bowling, but the bowling alley was like shut off for a big party, like a corporate party or something, so we couldn't actually go bowling. So we ended up going back to their place and doing Wii bowling instead. It was great.
Do you want to know what the best thing about Wii bowling is?
What is the best thing about Wii bowling?
Throwing the ball behind you and just watching the people just do a jump and spin for no reason.
Yep. It is a great little animation. I really want to try the Wii Sports Volleyball. Or excuse me, Switch Sports Volleyball. I'm gonna say that wrong for forever. Switch Sports Volleyball. Because volleyball was my sport in school, so it's the same thing. But I'm gonna keep calling it Wii Sports even though it's on the Switch, which is wrong.
It's fine. Nostalgia. All that stuff.
Wait, Zen, you're at dinner. Why are you in my stream if you're at dinner with your family? Go have dinner with your family.
Zen, get out of here.
It's your birthday. Go enjoy it with your family, bud. Not that I don't appreciate you stopping in here, but that's a time for you guys to enjoy that, you know? Wii Sports, the best game was the sword fighting game where you knock people in the water. You talking about like the jousting? Because that was kind of fun. You can be one of the characters from Haikyuu. But no, I actually played volleyball in high school. I was a setter. We've not got to dinner yet. Still. You ought to be enjoying spending time with people who love you. Okay? Because that's something I'm not going to have here soon. Because I'm not going to be able to just pop over and visit with my brother or go to random restaurants with my grandmother or drive an hour to go see my parents anymore. Because I'm going to be living 1,000 miles away. So do it for me. So I may live vicariously through you. Oh no, my poor dad the other day, he felt so badly after he did this, but he was going around the table and he was asking, you know, is grandma gonna be at your birthday party? Because her birthday is June 4th. And Dum Dum says, is Ash gonna be at your birthday party? And we all just went, no. Because that's the middle of my honeymoon.
Oh.
And even if I wasn't on my honeymoon, I'd be, you know, 1,000 miles away.
In the land of the cheese.
And so, and I'm literally sitting there holding my 3-year-old niece, whom he's asking all these questions. And I'm just like burying myself behind her. Because I got really sad. And this is in the middle of our Mother's Day lunch and stuff. My poor dad apologized 1,000 times over after he realized what he'd done. But, oh gosh. It was a mess. But my poor brother got big-eyed. He was like, oh no. Oh no.
I'm guessing it doesn't take too much to make your brother cry or something.
No. He got big-eyed. Like, oh, you did not just say that. He didn't cry.
Like,
no, like, freak out. Like, oh no.
What have you done?
Yes, exactly. I think we were just lucky that his wife and their 6-month-old weren't there, because she might have said something to my dad.
Son of a...
Not that. But she probably would have been like,
Okay, Dolores.
Okay, I'm not catching your reference there. Who are you referencing?
Pretty Pink Toad, Dolores Umbridge. She was known for doing that.
But not so cutesy. She always had that little No, my sister-in-law probably would have been jumping down a throat.
Would you like a cough drop, Dolores?
Didn't somebody actually say that to her?
I think in the books, Minerva said it to her, McGonagall.
Oh, Minerva couldn't stand her. Have a biscuit plot.
Yeah.
Like that whole thing. Have a biscuit.
Have a biscuit. Have a biscuit Potter.
And it's just utter confusion.
Yeah, he thought he was about to get his.
He thought he was about to get reamed.
He thought he was about to freaking die.
Best plot twist ever.
Just have a biscuit, Potter.
Kirsten! Hi, friend. Come on. Come on, I just want to move on from this stupid hunt.
Is there only one of them in that game, or is
No,
there
there are two. Because there's one still in the Ilex Forest, or Ilex Forest, or however you say it. Or not there, I'm sorry. In the route above Goldenrod. I'm sorry, that spot. There is a Sleep Lock brewing this Saturday. You are right, Bri. You are exactly right. 10 a.m. EST. We're gonna be having some fun. Assuming I wake up on time. No, I've seriously not been. I set my alarm for 8:30 this morning, and did not get out of my bed until almost 10. I'm like, come on.
That's a mood, though.
Well, I fell asleep again after that, and then just played on my phone. What I need to start doing is like doing something that's gonna get me up first thing. Sleepwalk, no Ash spamming awakenings on herself while doing a video. That's what's gonna happen. I'm so confused. I am so confused. Sleepwalk, no Ash spamming awakenings on herself while doing a video. That's what's gonna happen on Saturday. Oh my gosh.
Does anybody smell toast?
Anybody what?
Does anybody smell toast?
Ryan?
Yeah?
We can't smell what you're smelling.
Like burnt toast.
I get that. We cannot smell what you smell. We are on the internet.
You're not getting the reference.
No, I'm not.
Smelling burnt toast is a symptom of having a stroke.
Oh. Are you saying that I'm having a stroke?
No, I'm saying... Oh, forget it.
I'm so confused.
Have you heard of the subreddit r/I had a stroke?
No.
Right, well, there's this subreddit called I had a stroke.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just sentences that are unreadable.
Oh, incoherent and all that?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay, I'm tracking now.
So that's why I was saying, does anybody smell toast?
Gotcha. Ooh, congrats, Bryce. Good luck on your interview. That's exciting.
Nice. Best of luck, good sir.
Mm-hmm.
Godspeed to you.
If you don't mind my asking, what kind of position are you interviewing for? You can be as non-specific as you want to be. Because that's super exciting. Okay. Score Knight attacking with medieval versions of a fire soccer ball or with a sword. Well, since it's Score Bunny and he hasn't quite mastered the art of the pyro ball, I'm gonna go with the sword. But possibly a sword that's on fire. That might work.
That'd be sick, though.
Yep. Dang it, that throws Yu-Gi-Oh! In this mess too. Because then he's the flaming swordsman. Or the flame swordsman, I think is technically the name of the card. It was one of Joey Wheeler's big cards that he played all the time. Come on. Yeah, flame swordsman. Thank you, Bri. Okay. Come on, Sudowoodo! Remind me the next time I say that this is a great idea, tell me I'm an idiot. That was before Joey had the red eyes? Yeah.
Never.
Never again. I'm gonna start singing Kelly Clarkson over here. Make my dad proud. No, to be fair, he's been in love with Kelly Clarkson since 2002. Yes, that was when she was on American Idol. Yes.
Oh, no, I was about to say, what does your mum think of that?
She gets Harrison Ford, so it's fine. No, I'm not kidding. She goes absolutely gaga for Harrison Ford. Especially when he was young. Like when he did the Indiana Jones movies and the original Star Wars movies and stuff. She went gaga over that man.
So they're even.
I know, Kirsten. I was 6. Ryan, were you even born yet?
That's next year.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
I'm 19.
Oh. Oh.
I know.
No.
I know. I know. I'm a baby.
You are. And it's hurting my soul. How would you feel if Sprigatito became another Incineroar? What do you mean by that? Just a bipedal cat? Or do you mean like actually became a dark type? Oh! Ryan is my baby brother for a reason. Yep. At least my baby brothers are younger. Or are at least old enough to remember part of 2002. Actually, I don't think Nick was old enough to remember 2002, but he was at least born by then. Hi, Golden. I mean, like, it makes sense when you think about, like, my nieces who are 3 and 6 months old, like, or about to be 3 and are 6 months old. Like, it makes sense for them, but there are adults who were not born. I'm just like, huh?
Me, technically.
Bipedal cat? I don't really care. I think it'd be smarter use of it if they turn it into more like a Persian. That'd be really cool. See what they do with that. Because there's been so much backlash about it, turning it into a bipedal. So I'd be curious to see what they would do instead.
Oh, are you talking about that Spirit Takeoff thing?
Mm-hmm.
Just please, for the love of Arceus, do not put it on 2 legs.
See what I mean? I don't want a cat girl Pokemon. I mean,
I don't think anybody does, Kirsten.
to be fair, Bri, I always start with the fire starter. However, depending on how Masonator and I decide to get our games, we may get a double pack, I don't know, between the 2 of us to split, or we may each, or maybe I get a double pack and then he gets his own. And depending on how we do that, I'm going to, if I get a second game myself, it'll be, I'll probably do Sprigatito. Monsters bipedal Sprigatito evolution. Oh my gosh. Grass Dark, you can see if they're doing the Puss in Boots route. That could work, but then bipedal. I saw a fan Evo that looked like a deranged monster. Ooh, interesting. Because it looks to me like they're gonna go kind of like a witchy fairy-y sort of route. It's kind of what I think would be really cool. Especially if they do the Conquistador route with Quaxley, which I think would be really fun. Do that sort of route with Quaxley. Turn Fuecoco into a dragon. That way, you know, every good adventure must slay the dragon, you know. And then do like a grass and fairy type, like wizardy look. Or even grass and psychic would work. Do we have very many grass psychic types? I like Delphox. It's kind of like that sort of vibe, but that's why I was thinking either fairy or psychic, leaning more toward fairy. Mm-hmm.
Oh, come on. Executor?
Yep. That line. I don't know what all other ones there are. Because I know it's supposed to be based on Spain, which will make sense then going for the Conquistador sort of route. I think that'd be really fun. And I just think Fuecoco leans itself either toward going kind of a crocodile style of Mon, so it could be dragon, could be ground.
Calyrex. Calyrex.
Is grass? And psychic?
Psychic grass.
Really?
Yep.
Okay. I can see Quaxley being like Don Quixote. Exactly. A conquistador sort of. Oh, what did he call it? Musketeer style.
Yeah,
adventurer.
It's just those 2.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say Calyrex, I mean it's like the one on his own, not the one conjoined on a horse.
Ah, okay. That makes more sense. See, I just hope they do something with more with the starters. I think that would be fun. Give us some background. Why are the starters what they are? You know?
I know one thing's for sure. I'm going with my derpy boy.
Your derp? Oh, Fuecoco?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, we never get backstory on the starters. Exactly! Did they shiny lock them? Oh, they did. That's why everybody did the egg hunts. That's right. Then people were getting them in 300 eggs if they did it right, unlike me. I just like saying Fuecoco. It is kind of fun. But also, you know, Fue reminds me of flame or fire. I don't know why. I don't know if that's deliberate or not, but... And typically when I think of something that breathes fire, I think of a dragon. Closest was Sword and Shield because Leon caught them mysteriously. But I don't necessarily mean like how they came to be caught. It was more like the it's more like in how they evolve. Like, is there a history there? Fuego. That's right. Fuego. Which, fuego, fuego. Okay. Yep. Nope. Or as Dylan Hollis says, fire! Which I do love. That's so funny. He's great. Fabulous YouTuber. Especially if you like cooking videos. Because he does the shorts where he's just, you know, screaming like a banshee. And then he does actual breakdown videos on how to actually do stuff. What?
I know a good channel for cooking.
Ooh. What's that?
This one. This one.
I've only posted, what, 2 recipes so far? I have another one that I just need to get done. Because I did it for my brother's birthday, which was the beginning of April. I just haven't had time to sit here and just try to knock it out. Because it's a lot. I do need to get all those videos off my phone, though. Sprig guy. Yeah. I've been on a losing streak in Smash. 20 losses and probably more. Ouch! That is a pretty big streak there.
I kind of say, like, that little dance that he's doing when you encounter him looks so wrong.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, he's thrusting. We've been discussing this at length. We've discussed this at length. It's not the most kosher thing to be saying all over my channel, which is why we need to get this shiny so we can stop seeing the PG-13 rating over here.
Pseudo-Wudo, you nasty.
Yep. Croc, cocoa plant, crocodile. Ah, it's crocodile. There you go. He won't stop thrusting, but he also won't shine. Exactly. He's being a jerk face, McGee. Bless you, I think.
I mean, that was a cough.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's why I said I think.
Oh, and also, can I just say, she's 10, Pseudo-Wudo.
Yeah. I'm not needed here. I'm gonna go cuddle with the cat. Bye-bye. Oh, bye, Kyle. Have a good night, buddy.
Bye, Kyle.
I play Dr. Mario and all I face is projectile spammers and sword users. I mean, I enjoy a good sword user because I can actually use them. I am not very good at fighting games like that, so I stick with stuff that I can figure out, like typically the sword users. Also, I think I used Joker for a while just because he's Joker. And I tried using Robin, but Robin's very complicated, actually. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet in a nutshell, you got free control and everything, but we're gonna stick you into school in Spain. Have fun with that! Yeah. That'd be kind of fun. Come on, Pseudo-Wudo. Most DLC fighters are basically auto loss buttons for me, like Steven Kazuya. Who's Kazuya?
This is us actually coming along really nice.
There's a school versus rival school subplot. Oh, that'd be cool. Because I know they showed 2 different sets of outfits for Scarlet and Violet. I wonder if they technically would go to rival schools.
Ooh.
Yu-Gi-Oh! GX in a nutshell? Kinda. Except they go to the same school. Trainer school becomes important to the plot for once. Like, I always understood the purpose of the trainer school because every new generation you're going to get brand new players who don't know what they're doing. I get that. But for the experienced player, you don't need the trainer school.
It becomes tedious.
It does. But sometimes you don't even need to do anything with the trainer school at all. Hi, Angie. Slifer red, Ra yellow, Obelisk blue, Kaiba. We know you had an inferiority complex. Yeah. Yeah,
Ash.
he did. What's up?
Give me some warning next time.
Did you not hear the
No, I think it cut out on that bit.
And I also deliberately faced away from my mic. Excuse me, I had a personal issue to attend to. Hi, Angie. Oh my gosh. Maybe Pokemon Sun and Moon anime series foreshadow Scarlet and Violet because they didn't give Ash a journey in the Alola region. They just stuck them in school. Wait, did they? Is that what happened?
Yeah, like, pretty much the plot of Alola is, hey, let's go to school.
Interesting. Okay.
You've got a few, like, really good episodes with, like, Ultra Beasts, the Ultra Guardians. Sometimes Ash does a trial. But other than that, they pretty much stayed in school.
Gotcha.
Which is what you should do. Stay in school, kids.
Yep. Please stay in school. Unless you were too old for school, then well, actually, you're never too old for school. Let's be real. You're never too old for school. Because there's always something new to learn.
Every day is a school day.
That's fair. We get this shiny tree, then we fight? Me too.
We get this shiny tree, then we fight.
I'm very certain that we're all gonna be starting at a fixed point. I doubt they would treat it more like this one, where you could start wherever. I bet you they're gonna force you to start in one spot, but I hope they give you the option of going left or right. And they don't tell you have to go left or you have to go right. You know?
Yeah.
Like, let you have some free reign there. But that means they would need to do level scaling. I wonder what the hometown name is called? Something Spanish. I'm trying to think. So, bless you. That was Kafkin, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
If badge number equals less than 1.
There aren't any borders? Oh. So does that mean it's not like you're going... Actually, this could be a really cool concept. It's not necessarily a free roaming world, but you have a self-contained bubble and you always go back to the school for your gym fights. That could be cool. That way it's a centralized location. Like, yeah, you could explore everywhere that you wanted to in the given area, but it'd be self-contained. You wouldn't, necessarily need to do a whole lot. Kind of like what you do with Arceus. Yes, there were, I think it was 5 different areas you could explore, but you always went back to...
The town.
The village. What if it's something kind of like that? It's just, instead of, like Kirsten said, there are no borders. So have it in the centralized location, And then everything else is kind of around. And
Why
the
don't we
central
work for the-
location will have your Pokemon Center, your mart, your trainer school or whatever that you have to go to, your gym fights and all of that stuff. Unless they're getting rid of gym fights and doing it kind of like boss fights, which would be really fun. And just be like you're making your way up the school ladder. That'd be kind of cool.
The final battle is the principal.
Exactly. Final fight's the principal, and he's the quote-unquote champion. That'd be really cool, actually.
Oh wait, like get 8 of these school board people, have them be the gym leaders.
Or the teachers. Could be teachers.
And then for like, and then for the like the league, have it as like a tournament between the 2 schools.
That could be fun. Actually, this could be a really cool concept. So imagine each teacher, instead of like they teach math or they teach science, they teach one typing. So let's say, for whatever reason, you started with Quaxley. So you start off in the water class. And you have to fight, you know, through that class to obtain the typing badge, so to speak. Kind of like you do with the trials of Gen 7. And do it that way. That could be fun.
Do you know what I thought?
What?
So after the tournament between the 2 schools, the quote-unquote champion would be the 2 head teachers of the 2 schools battling together.
Ooh.
Double battle champion.
That'd be really cool. Actually, better yet, I really like that concept. But what if the champion's your mom? We finally get to fight Mom in this game. Because Mom is almost always a Pokemon trainer. And we never fight Mom. We never fight Mom.
I fight my mom.
Hi, Kevin.
And then I battle my mom, and then we fight. Hi, Kevin.
Oh my gosh. That would actually be amazing. We fought our mom in Pokemon Xenoverse? Oh, okay. It is a fan game. You are right, though. Is that the routes are going to be open? You can walk straight into any city without being a separate area or loading screen? That'd be really interesting. So they're gonna give it the Arceus treatment as far as, because like if you're in the Obsidian Fieldlands, there are like 3 or 4 different areas you can go to, and no need to reload type deal. Wish we get another female professor in this game. That'd be fun, because we haven't had a female professor in a while, right? Or no?
We literally had one last time.
I was about to say no. We had one in Gen 8. Yeah.
We had 2 in Gen 8.
We had 2 in Gen 8, yeah.
We had Magnolia and Sonia.
Think like the towns in the Crown Tundra DLC? That too. Your dad is always non-existent in Pokemon. Wait, your dad is the champion. Actually, in Gen 3, you fight your dad. He's a gym leader, remember? Norman.
Yeah, but that's literally the only time we see him.
That's
like,
fair.
in the gym.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you count that, like, one little scene
With
at the
Wally.
end.
And Wally. He helps Wally catch his dolls.
I know, but he doesn't leave the gym.
No, he
has...
I thought he walked
has
outside.
us. No, he has us go to the
That's
patch
right.
of grass with Wally, while he just sits on his arse. While he sits on his butt in the...
I want to go home. I'm
gym.
sorry. We have an absent mom in this game instead of an absent dad. No. Better yet, give me the awesome single father who has been through absolute hell and back to raise his kid. I want to see it. I want to see it. Game Freak, give it to me. You're still in school for now. Bro. Why are you in the stream then? Focus on your schoolwork, bud.
You might be on a break.
That's true. Might be on a break.
We were on a break.
Maybe our dad is the principal champion that we face. That'd be fun.
Imagine having your dad as the head teacher of your school. That'd be embarrassing.
Could you imagine? You're, you know, on your way to school, your first day of class, and right as you get through the door in front of all of your peers, your dad comes running up, "Son, you forgot your shoes!" and gives you the running shoes. And that's how you get the running shoes?
Oh, imagine. I am not going to lie. I would actually really like that.
I think it'd be funny.
That'd be funny as heck.
Oh, okay. As long as you're doing what you're supposed to do, bud.
Oh, do you want...
Also, Brian, that is hilarious.
Do you want to know what else I would like to see?
Mm-hmm.
What
would you like to see?
I want another a-hole rival.
Me too. I want a jerk rival.
Cause it hurt my soul.
I want to see
having
Silver.
to beat the ever-living crap out of Hop time and time again.
We need another Silver. Yes! Your rival is a school bully. I'm down. Yeah, we're still hunting Sudowoodo.
Yes.
Sadly.
Give us the school bully. Give us the school bully.
I want a crybaby rival that grows into the jerk rival? That actually could be fun too.
No, give me the a-hole bully. And let us beat the crap out of him. Time and time again in Pokemon fights.
The whole reason why he's a school bully is because he has an inferiority complex. I would have given up by now. Oh, trust me, honey, I want to. The opposite of a redemption arc, the corruption arc. Ooh. Better yet, he joins the evil team at the end of it. And I want an actual evil team, please.
Yes, give us back our evil teams and make him a good one. Team Flare was kind of crap.
Like the real evil team from Gen 8 was Rose's goons. And you only saw them at the very end of the game.
Yeah.
Come on.
Do better, Game Freak.
Yeah. How didn't really have a personality. He was just like, "Hi, how you doing?" the whole time. That's really it. And Hop's entire personality was driven by, "I just want to beat my big brother." Like Team Skull was interesting because they weren't really
wasn't it his grandfather?
Evil, but I wouldn't say they were good guys either. Team Yell was boring. They were Marnie fangirls. That was it. School bully rival steals all your Pokédollars for his school lunch from his Pokemon. Bruh. The evil team threatens to blow up the school. Oh no, Guzma, what is wrong with me? Team Skull wasn't evil. They were just kind of rude. Exactly. I think they used that as an opportunity to see if people would actually still like a non-evil evil team. Team Skull was just super chill. They didn't care. Honestly, that was the whole of Alola, personality-wise. They were just super chill about everything.
And then there's Lusamine, who just went complete psycho at the end.
Oh yeah, no, she was an absolute batcrap crazy lady. Honestly, give us back Team Rocket at this point. I wouldn't do Team Rocket, considering they're a Japanese team, and this is supposed to be Spain. However, I would like to see some of the incorporations that Mr. Buddy does with his storylines. I don't know if you guys know who Mr. Buddy is. He comes up with entire regions of Pokemon World, and includes, you know, potential fake mon that could be, you know, representing the regions. He comes up with new with evil teams and their backstories. What's the point of the rival? You know, everything. Why is the main character doing what he's doing? Like, it's so good. He did one on Greece. Phenomenal. Mr. Buddy. You should just be able to go on YouTube and type in MR Buddy. Evil Team of Greasers? Yes, that one was good too. Here, let me find his page really quickly. Because it's just really good. Yeah, so it's MR Buddy. Oh, if I can actually spell. LOL. And it should be, he looks like a greaser, actually, is his, profile picture. So he's done. Apparently he's doing he's developing a new game.
That should be fun.
He apparently did a What If There Was a Pokemon Legends Kalos game. I haven't watched that one, so that one's new to me. But,
Pokemon Legends Zygarde, give it to me.
That'd be fun. Hold on. I'm trying to scroll here. He's not posted a lot of these. Ooh, what if Egypt was a Pokemon region? He did that one. He did... he did the Buddyverse, which is the, What If I Made a Pokemon Game? Yeah, that's the one where I think they're the greasers. He actually did an What If Italy was a Pokemon region? He did that one. He also did, Greece, I remember. He did England, but this was several years, I think, before Sword and Shield came out. He did What If Scandinavia was a Pokemon region, which that one was fun too. The Australian one's fun. Western United States, so specifically like the New Mexico, Utah area, I believe. There's the Greek one. Where is it? There's another UK Pokemon one. It actually featured Birdkeeper Toby, which is cool. He had more than this. I just can't find them at the moment. Yeah, maybe he's got a playlist of them. Yeah, here we go. He's got 10 different ones. Jeez. So it's Greek, Western United States, Australian, Scandinavian, England, Italian. Oh, that's another West Coast one. And Ancient Kalos. I could have sworn he did a couple of other ones. But yeah, they're super extensive. They're great. Great. Very well thought out, too. What if we go to the Kalos League Hall as our champion battle? That'd be interesting. But here's the problem. Well, actually, no. Kalos is France. How close actually are France and Spain from each other?
I think they're fairly close.
Did they touch borders? Because then that would make sense.
Hold on.
I would eventually like to see where they have, where they've spanned the entirety of our world with Pokemon games,
oh, yeah.
like based on this area, Mom, Spain is touching my border again.
Yeah, no, they are touching tips over there.
And that could be cool. Obviously, I was never taught geography, so there's that.
Yeah, no, I just pulled up a map.
But like, that could be a cool touch. Get a little bit of Kalos there. But I want to eventually have a fully open world, well, maybe not necessarily open world Pokemon game, but a game where you can go to each and every region. Because they're all connected now.
Or because of legends, when they're talking like people being from the Kanto region
Mm-hmm.
and stuff.
Exactly. Well, I mean, you're from Kanto in Alola.
Oh yeah.
Guest professors could work too, Justin. But like, I would love to see. Still wonder how your mom got her car in that garage. I mean, there is an opening. There was no opening? I thought there was. That's true. It's been a hot minute since I played a Lullaby. You pick which region to start in, and after becoming champion, you get invited to other regions to compete in the Gym Challenge and Championship. That'd be fun.
I would actually really like that.
I feel like it's something that they could get away with after Gen 10. Reason being is you've had 10 generations of Pokemon. Now it's time to connect them. I think that'd be really fun.
Yeah. I would really like that. Just
Master 8? What do you mean, Bri?
Masters 8 from the anime. Have you watched anything from the Journeys?
No. I've not watched the Pokemon anime since Gen 3.
Alright, so I'm just gonna lay a few things that's going on.
Okay.
Instead of the gym challenge, instead we have the World Championship.
Okay.
And it's got battle classes, so you've got normal class, great class, ultra class, master class.
Okay.
And in the master class, there's only 8 people.
Mm-hmm.
They are referred to as the Masters 8.
Okay.
Which is why I'm saying I'd be okay if they did like a Masters 8 thing.
That'd be kind of fun.
Like the top 8 trainers in the entire world.
That's crazy. Actually, do you know what would be really cool? So, I assume what you're talking about, the Master 8, is also that artwork that they released the other day? That had like Cynthia and Steven and all those guys on it? What if that would be really cool if they actually did that?
Those are the Masters 8.
Gotcha. It'd be so cool if they actually did that, like in the games. Because I want to fight Cynthia, and I want to fight Steven in the same game. They're my 2 favorite champions.
Asking to fight Cynthia is just asking for your own coffin.
But you don't get that until late game, don't you? in Gen 5? Oh. I was talking about the PWT, Justin. Because I've only ever played Gen 5 on my channel. Other than I have a copy of Black 2 and White 2. That I've never really finished. Oh! Hi, Kevin.
Hi, Kevin.
I'm starting to believe Kevin can't hear us.
Kevin, if you're talking, we cannot hear you.
Either that or he's electing to ignore us.
If he is, rude.
Were you electing to ignore us?
Let's try that again.
Ayo.
Did you just say you ran out of gas?
He
No,
said that try this again.
That's not even close to what I said.
You have to remember, Kevin, I can't quite hear you because of the game.
No, I can hear you guys the whole entire time, but it wasn't picking me up for some reason.
Well, you also sound like this coming through on my side, so...
Hi.
Exactly. I said you actually sound like this when you're coming through on my side.
I mean, I'm also on Bluetooth in a van, so I don't know if that's helping any. Probably not.
Nope.
You really need to stop joining Discord calls when you're driving.
I mean, it keeps me going, you know?
Right!
Just put music for a podcast on.
What if we get an artsy professor in Scarlet and Violet, hence the explanation why we got to painting? Ah! You know what? That'd be really cool.
Oh yeah, there was a painting in the trailers.
Right.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, big brother.
Hello, little brother.
Can this stupid tree just cooperate?
Hello, little sister.
Hi, big brother. Professor Seconds as the art teacher. There you go. That could be cool.
I don't know why. I just found that really funny. Just, hi, little brother. Hi, little sister. Hi, Kevin.
I didn't even hear that one, so.
He knows I love him.
Artistically inclined because we know the Pokemon Forever movie is a young kid. He used to draw Pokemon as notebook. Yep. Yep.
Oh yeah, Pokemon Forever with young Professor Oak.
Young Sam Oak.
Young Samuel Oak.
Kevin left.
In the back.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, testing.
Yes, I can hear you.
I don't understand.
What'd he say?
I don't know what you said, but I can hear you.
I said I don't understand this thing.
Well, 2 reasons. Number 1, you're using Bluetooth. Number 2, you're using Bluetooth in a van.
Yeah.
Dummy.
Would you rather me hold my phone close to my face when there's a cop directly behind me?
I heard none of what you just said.
I heard something about
Ne-
directly behind me. That's all I got.
I said, would you rather me hold my phone with my hand right next to my face when there's a cop directly behind me?
No.
This is when you just get off the phone, dum-dum.
They can't stop me from using Bluetooth.
No, they can't stop you from using Bluetooth, but also, focus on the road.
I am focusing on the road. I'm not even looking at the phone.
No, you're
GPS.
distracted.
I have it up for GPS.
It's called distracted driving, Kevin.
Not really. I mean, well, yes, but now I don't know. But too much logic.
Golden is right. This is when you Sparkles. Don't use your phone, Sparkles.
You're covering my phone. I'm on a call.
That's still using your phone, dum-dum.
I use my phone for many reasons though on here. I'm using it for music. I use it to call the office. I use it to talk with you guys.
You know, that's fair. That's completely fair.
I'll be honest with you, Price. I kind of was glancing over your comment there when you said Kevin focus on the road, and I thought it had said Kevin focus on the roof, and I got very confused. I was like, are you saying Kevin left something on his roof? Did he leave his drink? Did he leave his food? Please tell me he did not leave his food, because that would be a very sad day.
No, all my food's currently in my stomach, so I don't have to worry about that. And I don't be able to touch the top of the roof unless I'm in the cabin.
Can you guys actually understand him? Because I can't hear him over the gameplay.
I can barely understand
Barely
him.
understand him.
I was actually saying that to the chat, because the chat, whenever one of you guys talks, including Kevin, it spikes really high, and the gameplay is just kind of chilling super low. No?
No, with a
because
heart.
literally working for the other day. I don't understand.
There we go. I did back it off a little bit on the gameplay to see if that makes it a little bit better. Maybe Looker can come back in Scarlet and Violet? That'd be cool.
You guys might just have to raise my volume because I don't understand what
You're maxed out.
You're maxed out on my end.
Anyway, do you know what would actually be really cool? If Looker were looking into a haunting at the school, and the school were haunted by a ghost type.
Ooh. I miss my husband.
Okay, Bri.
That was
Golden.
That was golden.
Golden said that. Ryan? Can I ask a very serious question?
Yes.
Is that your chair squeaking, or is that somebody, you know, casually, quietly opening that door and causing the door to squeak massively like we're in a haunted, or we're in a horror movie?
No, that is my chair.
Okay.
Good.
Because I was like,
I hear it too.
you know, I just joked about, you know, the school being haunted by a Pokemon, but that was like the epitome of that sound. The chair is haunted!
The chair is haunted. Grab shotgun. The chair is haunted.
I have my gun over there. Oh my gosh. That is great.
No, my chair just likes to make this sound sometimes.
The chair is the ultimate Pokemon? Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. That is great. That is great.
We have fun here, guys.
We do. We do have lots and lots of fun here.
We're crazy, it's fine.
Well, I'm not crazy, I'm just a little unwell.
We're all a little
Get well soon.
We're all a little mad here.
Get well soon.
What?
You said you're not crazy, you're just a little unwell. So I said, get well soon.
I might be well by the time this wedding's over. Beyond evolution.
How many
bumps.
days on the countdown?
17.
Holy crap, it's
17!
getting closer.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
17 days left until the wedding.
Literally less than 20 days. That's insane.
And 10 days till I move. Meep.
I think I do have a very, although that is very important, I think there's a very more important question to ask here.
What was the question?
How many more days do you meet and see everyone else?
It's gonna be a long while for me. Oh my god, my
Yeah.
voice.
It's gonna be forever for me.
Because Andy and I go in that Tuesday, Mark and Will go in that Thursday, and Nick goes in that Friday.
I think that's the schedule everybody's got. So, by your definition, Friday.
Yeah, by your definition, it would be Friday when you see everybody.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, everybody. I just meant like in
So,
general, I guess.
16 days then.
Can someone just like arrange for me to just be like kidnapped and just smuggled into the US?
I mean,
I
I
mean,
don't know how Mark is flying through, but yeah. I don't know. I don't know if he's going by way of the UK or not.
I mean, let's be real here. Let's be real here. We're gonna have to kidnap Brian. We're gonna have to kidnap John too.
That's
You have
true.
to kidnap Ryan, you have to kidnap John, you have to kidnap me.
Please, but
We're in America, alright?
actually,
that's
no.
easy.
You'd have to meet up with Nick.
Yeah, you're right. I'd have to meet up with Nick.
I feel like that would be kind of easy.
Because nobody else is coming from that direction or crossing that direction.
Nick lives 6 hours away from me.
Yeah. And I don't know how they're getting, because they're going to Michigan first.
Michigan.
And then, get a load of this. Their flight is taking them from Michigan to Charlotte. And then back.
Huh?
Literally, it makes no sense at all.
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
Hi, Ectric.
It literally would have taken
Yeah.
maybe less than 2 hours to go from Michigan to Minneapolis.
Mm-hmm.
And instead it's gonna take 4+ hours.
Wait. There's a dad?
Car said, huh?
There's a dad in Alola?
Yes.
For Lily and Gladian? Gladian? I always say Gladian.
Gladion.
I want Wallace to be in Scarlet and Violet, but a lot of people are saying that Juan should be in there. No, if anyone was going to be, it'd be Wallace, because Wallace is actually the champion, not Juan. Juan is his replacement at his gym.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense. How's your sanity going? Ha! Ask me that in 17 days.
What
Right?
sanity?
Actually, more like 18 days, but yeah. Brian! Hi. That flight makes no sense, I know. But it was how they saved some money. They saved like multiple
Brian.
hundreds of dollars by doing it that way.
Brian!
Brian.
It's the father of Lily. Okay, can't remember anything because he gets sucked into an ultra wormhole. Oh! Okay.
Yeah, and they're trying to find it. They're still trying to find him in Journeys.
Ah. Brian!
Oh. Brian!
Brian.
Brian!
You're yelling for yourself?
Donkey!
Donkey!
Mine.
On!
Mine.
Fine.
I'm at work, but I
What
want
is happening?
to have to get going.
Childhood. I'm sorry, what'd you say, bud?
Childhood.
I said I'm at work. I wanted to say hi, but I have to get going because something's up.
Okay, have fun.
Bye.
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 Okay.
Who was that guy?
You know, the guy who lives across town from you? Who has the same name as you, sort of?
Can we just talk about this real quick and how close so many people are without even realizing it?
Shoot, Amber and I live 10 minutes from each other and had no clue.
I'm not even kidding. I was literally reading that DM the other day again. I was just talking to Andrew about it.
I did play a line plan.
That was the best. I just remember all of us were like, wait a minute, what? Huh? And Ian was just like, well, that's just happens.
Yeah, and we still only did one meetup, and that was with everybody. we never got our Books a Million date.
It was so funny too, though, because that was even last minute. I literally just messaged her. I was like, "Hey, so we're coming back down there," and they're like, "Oh, I can meet up with you guys." I was like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, she's not been feeling super well. Hi, Bryce. So
Hi, Bryce.
I don't know if we'll be able to do another meetup at all before I leave.
You'll just have to meet up with her when you visit your family again.
Yeah. What if a Gengar possesses our Pokedex in a future Pokemon game? That'd actually be kind of fun instead of the Rotom.
I was gonna say there's a Rotom Dex.
There have been multiple Rotom Dexes.
What do you guys think they're gonna do for Rotom in this game? Because Rotom was the Pokedex in Gen 7, and he was your cell phone in Gen 8.
I mean, we already had the Arc phone, too.
The Arcbone, yeah.
Right. What if Rotom was your... Rotom was like a car.
Was like a what?
Rotom car.
Car. No.
Considering we are children in this game, I'm gonna go with we're too young to drive.
Well,
You're
think
literally
about it this
10.
way. Think about it this way. Instead of using the HM fly and having to wait for it, all you have to do is get Rotom and just bring me here, and like you just go there in the car.
I want a Rotom Pogo Stick. That'd be fun.
And you don't have to. You
Rotom
don't have
alarm
to
clock?
drive. You don't have to drive. He drives himself.
So you want a Tesla? You want a Rotom Tesla?
Yeah, we can go with that.
Essentially, he wants a Rotom Tesla.
I'll talk to Elon Musk. I'm sure he'll be down to let that happen.
He probably would, honestly. I think
I mean, the guy-
hasn't he already said that he's a Pokemon fan?
Yeah.
Ready for your vacation next week? Heck yeah! He wants the self-driving car, but possessed by a Rotom.
Let's just be real. It's either going to be Amazon or Elon Musk. And Elon Musk is probably going to own Amazon, which means he's going to own everything.
Still can't believe the guy bought Twitter.
I'm glad he bought Twitter.
Really?
Yeah. Because Twitter's been lying about their safe platform for years.
This is true.
Yeah, we've been lying.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Hello?
Hi, Brian.
Oh, Brian's back.
Elon
Okay,
Musk is a
$2.
person, Golden.
I put a $2 bid on Twitter, but it didn't go.
All right, then.
Worth a shot, right?
Yep.
I mean, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
That is true. But a lot of people are hoping that, you know, with new management, so to speak, that they'll actually make Twitter safer for people. Because the biggest thing, my biggest complaint, is I cannot tell you how many pieces of genitalia I have seen on Twitter. Because of people retweeting it and stuff like that. And it's not like marked as sensitive like they say all pornographic stuff is and things like that. I'm tired of it. I had to block several people who were following me because their stuff was popping up on my timeline. And it was them retweeting pornographic stuff.
That's Twitter for you.
And yet they claim to be a clean site when it comes to porn. It's bull. It is straight up bull crap. It really is. And I don't say that to just bash on Twitter. I'm saying fix it. Fix your problems. Don't say that you're a clean site and not fix your problems. Because there are teenagers who are on Twitter who have no business seeing genitalia. They don't.
Nice.
Or they don't want to. Or young adults even, who aren't married, who don't want to see it. What? When it tells you that there's safe site foolish miscalculation? Absolutely. That's my biggest problem with the whole thing. Like, I enjoy Twitter. I don't like the debates that happen on there openly so much because it's just vilifying a lot of people on both sides, regardless of your opinion. But as far as the site as a whole, I like it. And so, like, I want to keep using it. And it's great for, you know, getting updates out to people and stuff like that as a creator. I'm just tired of the porn. So.
I'm tired of seeing people vilify other people.
That too.
Like, literally, the moment that they announced who Annabeth Chase was, everybody was in an outrage.
Yeah. Like, I wasn't thrilled about the casting at first, I'll be honest with you, just because, you know, she is described in such a way in the book. And I was like, oh, that doesn't really fit. But, you know, when the creator himself straight up says, I don't care what she looks like, I got it wrong in the books too, don't feel bad. Like, that pretty much sealed the deal for me. I was like, I really hope this girl is good. That's the only critique I now have for it.
Yeah.
Just because I haven't seen her in anything, I don't know her skill. And I mean, she's what, 12?
She's like 13.
Still.
I say this much. Everyone is entitled to their opinions, but don't make it such a huge deal for others that actually care about. You know, it's like, I'll respect you if you don't like something that I do, but don't make it such a big deal and say that you're a bad person or it's a bad thing. You know, like, there's no point.
Yeah. Like I said, my own knee-jerk reaction was to be disappointed in the casting. But, you know, after realizing, okay, not everything is based on the physical descriptions, I was like, I really hope this girl is just good. I hope she's a good Annabeth, you know?
That's what Rick said in his article. He was basically just like, if you say that you want her to be, you know, white, that's racism.
Yeah.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Raptor. How you doing, buddy? So it's like, while I may be disappointed it's not the exact physical description, like if they don't dye Percy's hair black, you know, he's not, that doesn't mean he's not going to be seaweed brain, you know?
Right.
He's just going to look a little different than the books, that's it.
And he said that they went through millions of people to find the perfect casting.
Well, let's also say this too, okay?
And I think that kid's going to be really good as Percy. But anyway, continue. What were you saying, Kevin?
One of the things that we were taught, and I don't remember when we were told this, but they were talking about imagery in books, right?
Yeah.
Whenever you read something, you're always visualizing what you're reading.
You are, yeah.
But if you aren't if they don't describe it completely, and they don't describe what it is that they are in, or what they are doing, or the way that somebody looks.
That's my cue to leave.
Have a good night, Brian.
Bye, guys.
But think about it that way too. Like, granted, you have to visualize everything, so it's like when you're reading stuff, you're not always going to be 100% accurate of what you're visualizing in your head to what the writer probably had when he was writing it, especially if it's not described.
Well, here's another thing to think about.
It's really the way you visualize it. So there's no really, at the end of the day, there's no right or wrong way of how you as a person visualize it.
That's what I was going to say. Like, if you really think about it, how I visualize something could be completely different from how Ash visualizes something.
And that could come down to just the fact that, you know, I'm white female and you're black male, and that's just how we've grown up.
Right.
You know,
and it has nothing to do with, you know, personal opinions one way or the other. You're more likely to visualize a character one way than I am.
In the same skin tone as I am, yeah.
Yeah, and that's just because that's what you're used to.
There was even a study that I heard that even sometimes when they describe something a certain way, your brain may still visualize it the way you want to.
Yep.
Right.
So it's like, say they do describe somebody as like, you know, elderly, white male or something like that, you might be reading it that way, but you might visualize it the way you want to.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
All about how yourself and your brain connected, I guess.
Well, let's use this for an example. I know Ryan will be happy about this analogy. Hermione.
Yeah.
The only time that she's ever described in the books, as far as physical appearance, is she's said to have very curly hair.
Bushy. It's described as bushy hair.
Bushy, I believe it is curly at another point. But anyway, regardless, bushy hair and buck teeth.
Mm-hmm.
How many of us, when we go back and we reread Harry Potter, picture Emma Watson?
No.
Really? You don't? I do. Because I grew up with that image of Hermione in my head as being Emma Watson. To me, she is Hermione, because that was the visual that was put in front of me.
And that's the thing, because there was another study we did in high school once where we specifically watched the video and then read it afterwards. Whereas we did two studies. We read something, then we watched it, and then we watched it first, then read it. And the basically majority of the people who we watched the video first before reading it visualized the way that we saw it on the screen. Whereas it was the other way around, and only maybe like 10% of the people actually got it spot on to what they actually showed us before we watched it.
Exactly.
So it's a huge thing depending on how if you watch it first, you know, whereas if you see it first.
I haven't watched the Harry Potter series or read the books, so I'm neutral. That's fair. I just felt like that was a very common example. Because based on the description of bushy-haired with buck teeth, that could easily be a black girl. That could easily be an Arab girl. That could be, you know, any skin tone. It doesn't mean she's white. And people got all mad when the Cursed Child casted a black woman as Hermione. Now, the Cursed Child is its own pile of mess. But it's its own pile of mess is what it is. But, like, people got so mad that their precious Hermione was a black woman, but the way that she's described never indicates skin tone.
Right. And there was a reason why Rick casted who he did. He said they wanted to be inclusive.
Yeah.
All genders and orientations, autism, stuff like that. He wanted to be inclusive to that.
Yeah, I mean, one of his most famous characters is there's a gay guy. There's several gay guys. I think one of them's autistic, isn't he?
One of them's autistic. One of them's gay. There's a trans person in his writings.
No, I'll be honest. I have not read the.
I haven't read Magnus Chase either. I just know about that.
Yeah, I've not read that one. I've read the Apollo books, most of them. I don't think I've finished all of them. I have at least one of them on my shelf I haven't read, so I'll have to go back and reread them. But like, you know, there's a gay couple, you know, and so I get wanting to be inclusive for that, and I think it's really neat the fact that now this is entirely based on their picture and what little bit I did read up on the casting for the main three. Isn't the guy playing Grover, isn't he some form of Middle Eastern?
I believe so.
Yeah, which I thought was kind of neat, and it fits because Grover, I think his real only visual description is that he's got short curly hair.
Yeah.
And then, you know, half the body of a goat. But anyway.
Yeah.
Which I'm going to be curious how they actually do that in the show.
Probably CGI.
Well, I'm sure, but like the CGI that they used in the movies for that wasn't that great.
It wasn't, no.
But that was also an age ago.
Yeah, that was a while ago. The bottom half golden. The bottom half, buddy.
Bottom half. The bottom half.
I'm curious who they're going to cast as like Poseidon and stuff like that. Do you know what would be really cool, actually?
What?
If they cast Ryan Reynolds as Poseidon.
I can see it.
Well, just think about it. What is the last project that the kid who's playing Percy was in?
Wait, what? What was the question?
What was the last movie that the kid who's playing Percy was in?
The Adam Project?
Exactly. And who was his, I think it was supposed to be his older self. Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds.
Live action Percy
I don't
Jackson
know, I
movies
didn't
look
see it.
like if Hot Topic was tasked to make a live action trailer but made a whole movie of it because of that, but it's bad in retrospect. It is pretty bad.
I would actually find it really cool to see a Poseidon with Ryan Reynolds humor.
That would be.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Poseidon's whole thing is that he's just a super chill surfer dude the whole time.
Yeah, he's pretty much-
Like, yeah, he has his moments of actually decent fathering, which is hardly ever. But he has a couple of those moments, and obviously Ryan Reynolds is more than capable of pulling that off. I think
You
he'd be
know-
hilarious as Poseidon.
I want to know
The
who
line
the
I
character is Luke.
The line I would
I don't
want to
know,
hear the
that'd be
most
good.
is just, "I didn't steal your lightning bolt, dude."
Ryan Reynolds, that'd be great. That would be great. Imagine it
Just
with
imagine,
curly
Zeus
fur,
is just
no
there being all
human
serious.
legs. So this is just a me thing. Yeah, no, he's supposed to have goat legs.
Just imagine, just Zeus stood
Jason
there
Momoa?
on cross, peed off, just
My one problem with Jason Momoa as Poseidon is that little boy does not look a thing like Jason Momoa.
No, he doesn't.
He looks
But
like
you have to
Ryan
at least
Reynolds.
You have to at least make him look like his dad.
Like, and I'm curious who they're gonna get to play Percy's mom.
Yeah. Percy's mom, Luke, who's another important character in the Lightning Thief.
The camp director. I'm blanking. The centaur.
I know who you're talking about.
I'm blanking on his name.
Dionysus.
No, that's the god. He's the
That is
one.
the god.
He's the one who's drunk all the time, but instead drinks diet soda. He's supposed to be
Because he
drunk all the
can't drink.
time, but now he
I know
drinks
who you're
diet soda.
talking about.
he's not allowed to get drunk anymore because Zeus just makes him turn all his wine into like.
Who's the one who
Some
gives
salt.
Percy the pen?
No, it was Dionysus. It's Mr. D. Or Chiron.
Charon, thank you. Mr. D is Dionysus, who's the god of wine.
Yeah.
But Charon was the one I was trying to think of.
Chiron, yeah.
And then there's Charon, who's in the underworld, right?
Yeah.
That's the difference. Yep. I was like, there's another part to this. But yeah, no. See, I'm curious who they're going to get to play him. Because they need to do somebody who's got that kind of aged wisdom, but at the same time is not, about to keel over in his grave.
He doesn't look that old.
Yeah. But you still need that wisdom of somebody who's seen many, many things in life.
I want to know who's gonna play
Also
Satan.
Clarice.
He's gonna play who?
I think you mean Pluto
Satan.
/ Hades.
Oh, Hades.
Hades.
Mark Hamill.
Mark Hamill.
That would be brilliant,
Will
actually.
Will I know him from anywhere? Will I know Mark Hamill from anywhere?
He's Luke.
Star Wars.
So that's a no then.
Oh.
Oh, Star Wars.
Batman animated
Ryan,
series.
get out of my call.
Okay.
You've not
Bye,
seen
guys.
Star Wars?
Bye guys.
I didn't mean that literally. Get your butt back here.
Get back here.
Get back here.
Get your butt back in this call, sir. I don't know actors. That's okay. He is also the Joker in the Batman animated series. That is true. No, seriously, Ryan, get back in here. Ryan! Hold on.
Ryan.
Ryan! Get your butt back here, mister. Put the thing back where it came from, or so help me. Ryan fled. Yeah, that's exactly what just happened. Hi, sir.
Welcome back, Ryan.
So first you told me to get out, and then you told me to come back. Make up your mind.
I hope you realize me kicking you out was a joke, right?
Yeah, I just went along with it.
No, it was good. You just went a little too long, I think. Mark Hamill is just
Mark
amazing.
Hamill's pretty
That is
amazing.
true. Mark Hamill would be actually amazing for that.
For Hades,
Actu-
yeah.
No,
I can see it.
no, I was thinking for Karen. Do you know who would be an amazing Hades?
Who?
Juan Carlos Esposito.
Who?
The Chicken Man from Breaking Bad.
Oh,
Gus
I haven't
Fring.
seen Breaking Bad.
Have you seen The Mandalorian?
No.
Who is he in Men? No.
He's the bad guy with the dark saber.
Oh, duh. Also, I totally just said Mando in your stream by accident, unintentionally.
I mean, I don't think anyone's gonna do it. I hope. Knocks on wood.
Anyway, I think he's. If that's who I'm thinking that is, I think he'd be too nice to be Hades.
Yeah,
Well-
Hades is kind of evil.
Well, Hades is one of those. He's kind of a jerk
He's
in this
misunderstood.
series, but at the same time, he's got a right to be a jerk.
Hades
You
is
know-
kind of misunderstood.
He's very
You know,
misunderstood.
Unrelated, but also related at the same time. I saw a thing online about people that could play certain characters in the live-action Hercules movie when that eventually comes out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Please tell me it was oh goodness gracious, Hemsworth and Hiddleston for Zeus and and
I mean,
Hades.
that was one of them, yes, but there was another
love
one
that
that
one.
they said could have been Hades, and that was Willem Dafoe.
Actually, that would be a really good casting.
I can see it.
There was a lot of others too. I had to. I just got to my next stop, but what I'll do is before I
Thank you,
go to my
Golden.
next one,
Thank
I
you,
will,
Golden.
read off them. I'll be right back though.
Okay.
See, that's actually part of the story with,
Yeah, Hades doesn't cheat on his wife.
not on purpose anyway.
Not on purpose.
I didn't
And
do
then
it
there's
on
Zeus,
purpose.
who just wants to stick it in everything.
Yep.
Wait, what?
Don't worry about it.
Zeus wants to stick it in everything.
Because, like, Hercules is not the son of Hera. He's the son of a mortal
No.
woman. In the original Greek mythology, he's a son of a mortal. He's a demigod, just like Percy or any of the
Yeah,
other
He's
kids.
a demon god.
He is not fully God the way that he's described in the Disney movie. James Wood fits the part of Hades to a T. I don't know who James Wood is.
Who's James Woods? Wait.
I
feel
don't
like
know.
know.
Zeus is a college
I think
frat
I
boy.
know what
That
you
is accurate. That is accurate.
Zeus is literally a college frat boy, yes.
He literally is. Like, we tease about, Poseidon being
he's-
this super chill surfer dude, but Zeus actually is a college frat boy.
We tease about a lot of things.
Oh, he's the guy who actually voiced Hades in the movie.
Yeah.
Ah. That'd be interesting casting.
I literally just pulled him up now.
You
What else
need
is
that
he in?
you need that dynamic of super silly to super serious in a second, which is what you kind of get with like the Tom Hiddleston, at least how he does Loki. You get that with Willem Dafoe.
Are you mad? Possibly.
He was in Once Upon a Time in America.
Never seen that.
Nope.
Acting credits. The Visitors.
Nope.
These are all from 1980s, which we weren't born for.
I mean, I've seen lots of 80s movies. Zac Efron as Zeus? No. Gross.
Yeah, no.
No. Mm-mm. Like, yeah.
There's also
Actually, if he were younger, Zac Efron as Luke.
yeah. I
If he
could
were
see that.
younger. If he were younger. Or how many of you guys have seen The Hunger Games?
Yes.
What's his face?
Peter?
No, not Peeta. No. Finnick.
Oh, Finnick.
Finnick is Luke. If he were younger.
James was in Scary Movie 2, if you've seen that.
Nope. I don't do scary movies of any sort. Willem
Scary
Dafoe,
Movie 2.
Willem Dafoe. Yes. Never seen Hunger Games, and in elementary school when it came out. I mean, I was in high school and I'd read the books and stuff, and we went as a small group to see the first movie, and there were tears in the theater. Because in the first one, they really only changed two things really drastically, and that was the ending with the creatures that attack them, and they didn't, take off Peeta's leg. That was really the only two differences. Hugh Jackman? Actually, Hugh Jackman as Zeus? That could be fun.
Sam Claflin, that's who you're thinking of.
Who?
Sam Claflin, who played Finnick.
Yes. Because you have to think, Luke's supposed to be this pretty boy type,
Yeah, but I don't think he's play a 13-year-old.
Danny DeVito should be Phil again? That'd be funny.
Who's like that opposite of Annabelle, who acts as like Percy's rival at Camp Half-Blood?
You mean Clarice?
Clarice.
Yeah, her. Who could play her?
That's a good question.
Clarice, the daughter of Ares.
Fearsome Ferrothorn. Welcome on in, buddy. How you doing?
Hi, Danny.
Hi, Danny. I'm trying to think.
Clarice, the daughter of Hades.
Ares.
Ares.
Yeah, she's the daughter of Ares.
Question.
Thalia isn't in this movie.
Yeah, she's not in this.
Thalia is in the future movie.
Well, technically these are seasons, but still.
Yeah.
Which I really hope they do a season per book.
That's what I'm hoping.
I'm hoping they do that.
I'm holding out hope for that.
Because I think that would treat it very well. Because it's supposed to be a whole year pretty much between each book.
Maybe just like do each episode as a chapter.
That might take it to some extreme because there are certain chapters that are short.
Right.
But
every 2 chapters an episode.
Yeah, that is more than reasonable. Some of the characters around 12. Yeah, that's why. No, the protagonists are 12 at the beginning of the book, at the beginning of the series. Which is why they casted perfectly, really, for that age group. Because Grover looks a little older. He looks like he's about 14 or 15. Versus the other two who look like they're about 12, 13. Contrarily, Luke is supposed to be older. He's supposed to be like 16 or 17, I believe, at the beginning, isn't he?
Yeah, Luke is around 16, 17.
So it makes sense for him to be a little older. So maybe it'd be one of your cast members from one of these really popular newer shows, like a Riverdale or something that's, very teenager. I'm not using that as an example. I've not seen it. Don't even ask. But I just
probably haven't seen it.
But I'm sure there's a show that's, supposed to be actually using teenagers for it. My question, I guess, would be, and maybe this is just how I read Clarice's character, but I read her as kind of a heavy set girl.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's necessarily, heavy set from muscle or heavy set from fat, So I feel like there can be a lot of wiggle room with that, too, as long as she's got the attitude, because she's got a lot of attitude.
She's got a ton of attitude.
Mm-hmm. I've heard of Riverdale, don't know what it is. Don't worry about it then, Golden.
I have watched Riverdale, and I don't want to talk about it.
But I was trying to think of some of those sorts of teenager supposed to be shows. But I'm curious, like, who they would cast for a character like her, and who's the girl, the daughter of Aphrodite that she befriends?
I know who you're talking about.
Isn't it Aphrodite? Isn't that her mom?
Are you talking about in Heroes of Olympus or Percy Jackson?
I think she befriends her later in the series, but she's mentioned in the first couple books, I thought.
Selena?
Maybe?
Yeah, Selena, the daughter of Aphrodite.
Yep. Then that's her. Cole Sprouse should play Luke. He's too old.
Right, I know.
He's way too old.
Yeah.
Right, I know this is technically going to be season 2 or book 2, but who's going to play Percy's Cyclops brother?
That's a good question.
Tyson,
that's his name. Who's going to play him?
That's a good question.
good question. Because I'm thinking about him, I'm thinking about Thalia,
Mm-hmm.
who appears at the end of book 2.
Which I've always pictured her as like this may seem weird, like a more like a young Arab girl. Is kind of
I can see it.
kind of
I can
more of
absolutely-
the way I have pictured her in my brain. Like obviously Nico is going to be a huge character. His sister Bianca.
Nico and Bianca are only in the 3rd book, I think.
Yeah, but they're Spanish, right? Or Italian.
I believe so.
Italian.
D'Angelo is the last name.
How many encounters you at? I have no idea, Unison. But welcome on in, buddy. Way too many.
Nico and D'Angelo.
I believe they're Italian, but still, like, I think that because it is prevalent in the books, that would actually give us like making that casting with actual like Italian kids would make more sense, you know?
I hope they get to Heroes of Olympus.
That'd be good.
Because you know what I'm talking about, the whole Nico scene with Cupid.
It's been a long time since I read it, but I think I do know what you're talking about.
Cupid is literally just poking at him saying, admit it.
That's right. Yep.
Welcome back, Kevin.
I'm trying to think of some other major player characters that we would need. We'd obviously need to see Artemis at some point.
We need to see
Welcome
Artemis.
back, Kevin.
Hera.
I'm trying. We see Hera more in the later books, though.
Yeah, Hera's more so later.
The wedding dress scene, yes, yes. Oh,
Wedding scene, oh my gosh.
the wedding dress scene might be one of the best. There are so many others. Like you can cast.
Medusa.
Yeah, Medusa in the first one.
I do say yeah.
Percy's stepdad.
Oh, this.
Oh, we need
Stepdad.
right. We need a right donkey's end for that one.
Exactly.
You don't really see his stepdad though.
You see him at the very beginning of the books, and at the in the very first book, you see him at the very beginning, and then at the very end, because
Right, because
his mom
he gives
admits to using Medusa's head on him.
Yeah.
And then she sells him off at a like as like yard furniture type deal.
Yeah. Like a yard sale or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. So, but he'd be like kind of a short-lived character, but still. But he's
Yeah, we
such
need
a
a right-
jerk that we need that. And then
we
we
need a right donkey's end.
and then we need, you know, the later stepdad too. The one who's actually the good guy we kind of sort of like.
Yeah.
So, I'm honestly curious on your guys' thoughts on some of these. Remember how I said I found that thing about the live action
Hercules, yeah.
Hercules cast? So, I'm curious if you guys agree with any of these people.
Okay.
So, as Hercules himself, some people are saying Michael B. Jordan.
That could
I
be
can see that.
interesting.
I can
You'd
see that.
he'd need a black mother more than likely because, you know, they are supposed to be Greek.
Another one that's saying is Tom Holland.
That'd be interesting as Hercules.
As Hercules, yeah.
Why Mark Wahlberg is Gabe? That's just mean. That's mean to Mark
then the
Wahlberg.
last another one they say is KJ Appa.
I don't know who that is.
Riverdale.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And the
Wouldn't
last
know him.
person that they're saying would be good is Chris Pratt.
As
Not
Hercules?
again.
Not again.
Not again.
Wait, he's been Hercules before?
No, just he's everything, isn't it?
I mean, I like Chris
He's-
Pratt, but I don't think he'd be a good Hercules. If he was going to be anything, I'd want to see him as one of the goofy side characters, you know?
Yeah,
Maybe it's one of those little devil things that Hercules has.
as
That
for
could actually Pain and Panic, you
from-
mean?
Yeah,
I
those guys.
do miss Pain and Panic. Anyway, what was the other part, Ken?
from Megara.
Megara?
Yeah. The possibility that is Ariana Grande.
Yay,
That-
wifey.
That could work. She's got the sass for it.
Liz Gillies.
I don't-
Victorious.
Okay.
Yeah.
Blake Jade.
Or Lady Gaga.
No, too old. Because the Hercules is supposed to be a young man, which is why the Tom Holland one actually makes sense. Because he's, mid-20s now.
I could honestly see them doing Tom as like the young Hercules before he gets who he is, but even then, I just wouldn't really make sense. I feel like.
I could see him playing teenage Hercules. I could see that. And then growing up to be somebody else, but it would need to be somebody who favors him a lot. Which
Yeah.
Chris
Right.
Pratt does not favor Tom Holland very much at all. So I'd be curious who
then,
they'd get to do that.
For Hades, they're saying Benedict Cumberbatch.
That could
Not work.
work. That could work.
I don't think. Sam Rockwell,
I don't know who that is.
Willem Dafoe,
Could.
or Jeff Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum? As
I
Hades?
don't know why him. Yeah.
That doesn't make sense to me. I would much rather like to see Tom Hiddleston as that.
Yeah.
And give it the Loki style.
Oh, Tom Hiddleston's another one that they just said, yeah. Or Michael Keaton.
I don't know Michael Keaton very well. Also, by the way, I'm pretty sure the Mario movie got delayed again.
I think it did, yeah.
For Zeus, they're saying Dwayne Johnson.
I can see that in a weird way, yeah.
Then they're saying Jeff Bridges or Idris Elba.
Actually, Idris Elba would not be a bad choice, especially if they went with like the Michael B. Jordan option. Because that would actually be a really interesting dynamic. My problem with
For
Michael B.
Thor-
Jordan as Hercules is I don't think he could be goofy enough. I think he's too serious now.
Yeah.
And maybe that's just because I haven't seen him much out of very serious roles, so.
And then for Hera, they're saying Nicole Kidman.
Okay.
Hold on. Yeah, so Nicole Kidman, Kate Winslet.
Kate Winslet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Natalie Portman, for some reason.
Okay. No, I could see that. She can be very regal. I mean, she has played a queen before.
Yeah. Hold on, I just lost the thing. Right.
Tara Strong as Percy's mom. I don't know who Tara Strong is.
Tara Strong played I forgot her name, the girl in Teen Titans. Tara. Not Tara.
Oh, Raven.
Yeah, she played Raven.
Beast Boy's other fling. Nice one.
Thank you.
All right. Now they're saying for Phil.
You never actually finished the Hera list.
That was it. That was all for Hera.
There were only like 3 of them?
Yeah.
Interesting.
But for Phil, though, they're saying that if they were to make a live action, there is nobody else that can do Phil but Danny DeVito.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody else could do it.
That one I would want. That I would want.
Nah, no one else is allowed to play Phil apart from Mr. DeVito.
Nice volume, good wave to it. 7 out of 10 burp.
For Pain and Panic, you're saying Josh Gad, which would not work.
Oh no, that could very much work.
You think it would?
He's Olaf. Yes, it would work.
Fair enough. Billy Eichner.
I don't know who that is. Like, I know that name, but I don't know anything that they've done.
Nick Kroll.
Don't know that name.
Joel McHale.
Don't know that one.
Jimmy Fallon, for some reason.
Hey, Fallon.
Mike Fallon.
Because I'm pretty sure Pain is the big fat one, and Panic is the little skinny one. And I could almost see him doing Panic, as long as Josh Gad was Pain.
And then they say for a switch up, Maya Rudolph and Kristen Wiig.
I don't know who either of them are.
Saturday Night Live alums, really.
Ah, okay.
For the Muses.
Oh yes, give me some sass. Give me that black girl sass, because I don't have any.
There are a ton of options. They're saying they are the following: Beyonce, SZA, Kaylee Rowland, Lizzo, Jennifer Hudson,
Basically,
Keke Palmer, Rihanna, Normani, or Megan Thee Stallion.
Okay, no. I'm gonna pause right here. We're just jumping back to the late '90s, early 2000s girl pop bands.
2/3 of Destiny's Child was in that list.
I was about to say, I think every single member from Destiny Child was in that list.
Beyonce and Kelly Rowland.
Yeah. Kelly Rowland and Beyonce.
Do you know what I would like to see? Multiple generations. Like you had Keke Palmer on that list. Give me a Beyonce and what was Kelly Rowland? Give me the two of them as like the main kind of two, and then give me an older lady, and then give me a younger one because Kiki's closer to our age.
I think part of the reason they are saying Keke is because she did the song for the Disney sing-along.
Well, she's done several things, so.
Yeah.
But
I can totally see any of those people I just said.
But yeah, give me a mixed range, because there are what, 5 muses usually. Give me an older lady who's got that I'm regal old sass, and then give me the youngster who's trying to be all that and getting just the no, please stop from the older ones.
Yeah, I can totally see any of those people I just said, especially like Beyonce and Amber Riley and Keke and Lizzo and all of them.
Unfortunately,
Jennifer Monet.
with how the live actions have gone, more than likely they'd take out all the music and just go with a straight orchestral score, which would make sense if they were going for a much more serious Hercules story. But if they were going for more of a straight redo, maybe not. But Because, like, I kind of want them to treat it the way that they treated Aladdin. They did the same songs, gave him a little bit of a different feel at times, and then they gave one really new, cool song, powerhouse song that they wrote specifically for Jasmine. Like, that one, Speechless is the best song from that movie.
I haven't seen the live action Aladdin.
Do yourself a favor, Bri. Go listen to that song. It's great. I think you would really enjoy it. Naomi
Probably.
Scott as Meg, that could be fun. She's the one who played Jasmine. I doubt they'd let her be, you know, another Disney quote-unquote princess. I doubt they would let her do that, but she was fabulous. And the guy who played Aladdin was great too. But I would love for them to give the treatment that they did for Aladdin to this movie. Give it so it's the same story. They add a couple of small elements to it. Maybe another big song for somebody. Because I want somebody who can belt I Won't Say I'm in Love.
No chance. No way.
I won't say no, no.
This will be your side.
Why deny it? Oh, it's too cliche. I won't say I'm in love. Ah, such a good song.
This scene won't play.
But here's the
Yeah,
thing with that, Justin.
forgot.
Will did a really good job as the genie. It's just unfortunate because nothing compares to Robin Williams. There is no contest.
Yeah, you can't compare yourself to Robin
You
Williams.
can't. He did. If you were isolating him as the genie alone, oh my gosh, he was fabulous. He did a really good job with the character. It's just unfortunate because you have source material that is Robin Williams and you cannot compare.
No.
You can't. Oh, thank you, Justin. I appreciate that. Yeah, a lot of people weren't thrilled with it, but who cares? A lot of people weren't thrilled with the Annabeth Chase casting, and we've already talked about how we feel about that. So anyway.
Yeah, thought about it.
Wolf slaps.
But yes, I do love that song, though. It's one of my favorites from Disney. It probably is my favorite Disney song.
Back when the world was new.
Because the
Earth was down on its luck.
song itself, it is a disaster. And here's what I mean by that. She goes from, I absolutely can't stand this guy, to, okay, crap, I'm in love with him.
Basically, yeah. She
Back,
goes
but
through
I have
that
to go
whole
too. I'm
thing
sorry, I have
that
homework
song.
and I'm not happy. I'd rather watch YouTube. Well, I appreciate you stopping in anyway, Kevin. Have a good day, buddy. Anybody here watch Oliver and Company? It's been a very, very, very long time. What's up?
I'm not leaving. What?
There's a guy in our
Not you.
chat named
There's
Kevin.
Another Kevin.
Oh, I was like, I've been quiet the last few minutes.
There's another Kevin in the chat.
Yes.
That would explain it.
Yes.
I was just so confused. I was like, I don't even have chat open. I'm serious. What?
Oh, Kevin, don't worry about it, buddy.
Although I do need to get to my last stop. I've been sitting in the parking lot for the last 10 minutes.
Kevin!
It's right down the street, and then I'm back at the warehouse after.
Get your butt gone!
I have time. I'd rather not relax, but I don't want to get back too early because
Kevin?
then they have me do more work.
Do your job.
I'm doing my job. I'm moving on the road now. Almost
Haven't
getting
missed
hit by a
anything
car.
major? I mean, we were singing. That was pretty much it.
No way. I won't say no, no. You swoon, you sigh.
Why deny it all?
No, it's too cliche.
I won't say I'm in love.
Like that entire sequence, you're kind of just like, she's in love.
Well, it's funny because she's just kind of spiraling with it, though.
she's literally spiraling with it, and you're just like,
And
just say it.
and there's a reason why, and she frames it at the very beginning.
She does, yes.
And I love it, because if there's a prize for rotten judgment, I guess I've already won that. No man is worth the aggravation. That's ancient history. Been there, done that.
Who do you think you're kidding? She's the earth and heaven for you. Try to keep it hidden. Honey, we can see right through you.
I think I'm okay now.
You good, bro? Is that you
good?
popping in and out?
Yeah, it's just that you guys went really staticky.
Oh,
from
no.
For a hot minute.
No.
I doubt they'll
Well-
do that, Justin. Because everybody loved it exactly as it was.
Yeah, I doubt it. They would do a live action in Kanto.
I don't
Not in the
think
next
they would.
10 years at least.
Not for a
Give
while.
it another 2 decades, then maybe. In Greek myth, Hercules cheats on
think
Meg.
all the- I think-
Exactly.
I think a lot of the live action movies they're doing now are the older ones that's been over 20+ years old.
'Cause they did
Just
Beauty
and
and the
then-
Beast. They did Aladdin.
And they're in the process of doing Little Mermaid right now.
They're doing Little Mermaid, yeah.
And then the Big Mermaid
Really?
cartoon.
These are all 90s movies.
To
Lion King.
answer your question, Golden, the first ever song recorded happened in 1888, and it was a song called "The Lost Chord." It was a recording of Arthur Sullivan's song "The Lost Chord," was etched onto a phonograph cylinder. Hi, Stone Family. How you doing, buddy? We're trying to get this stupid twig. I'm not even going to call it a tree anymore. He's a twig.
I think it's more of a branch.
Either way, he's a pain in my patootie. But how you doing today, Stone Family? Idris Elba to play live action Tarzan? That'd be weird. I don't know how I'd feel about that, actually. I don't know how I'd feel about that. I don't know who I would want to play a live action Tarzan. See, if anything, I would have actually casted Idris Elba as Clayton.
I can see that.
I could see that more than the Tarzan. Especially considering, he's actually British.
He's British.
Heck yeah, thank you guys
We
so much for 10
pronounce our
likes.
T's. Gosh darn it.
Yeah, we have the bill. We can make a unique take on Tarzan. That's true. But I think he would do a better job as Clayton. I really do. Holy crap, we're up to 12 likes. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys. Now, who would play Jane? Honestly, no, we can't use Naomi Scott again. Darn it.
Just cop out Naomi Scott.
I know. Because she just did such a good job. Emma Stone will make a good live action She's
I don't see Emma Stone.
She's too much of a bad girl now. After playing Cruella, she's too much of a bad girl. I can't see her in such a goody two-shoes sort of role anymore.
Emma Watson?
No, she didn't do a great job as Belle. She was the epitome, perfect visual representation of Belle, but her singing was horrible. They had to use so much auto-tune on her. I felt so bad for her. Because she had the nice tone. It's just she could not sing very well.
Yeah, they use a lot of auto-tune, and you could tell.
Yeah, and
I mean-
and the role of Belle actually has that whole movie has very complicated singing. It's not
Yeah.
easy. She does live with Tarzan in the sequel. Oh, she lived with Tarzan in the sequel, yeah. But that's not bad girl. we're not talking about the same thing here. I've always wondered, the people who taught Tarzan how to talk, right? Why does he have an American accent?
Good question.
Disney.
Because he would have a British accent.
That's the whole thing. Disney.
I mean, it literally all comes down to Disney.
Yeah. That was called lazy. That was lazy Disney. Really good video about the issues with the music in the Disney remakes. Now, I will say the remake music in Aladdin was actually really good. I kind of wish they did more, though. Because they only had like 3 or 4 big songs the entire time.
Right.
And it was basically one for each of the major players. Other than, I don't think Jafar had a song in that one, did he?
I don't think so.
I don't remember. I don't recall. I can also see a big WWE star Big Show playing Clayton. That could be. If not him, Dave Bautista. Dave Bautista plays too much of a dunderhead. And I don't know if I could actually see him playing someone smart. Because Clayton is very intelligent. He's just a jerk.
He's incredibly intelligent, yeah.
And who would play your dad? Who would play the dad? We'd basically need a little old man who can still run around and act crazy.
Good question.
Little old man who could run around. Honestly, this would be really bad. They could dress him up and do it really well. But, Martin Freeman. Bilbo Baggins. Ow, I bit my tongue. That'd be actually hilarious. They just have to, you know, doll him up and make him look a lot older. Peter Dinklage? I think that's taking the short part a little literally. Oh, goodness. I'm trying to think, who would be a good one for her dad? Because you need that kind of massive ADHD sort of behavior. And I'm not sure who they would do for that one. And who they'd get to voice all the monkeys. Or not the monkeys, the gorillas, excuse me. Will Ferrell would actually do a really good job playing it. But I could not imagine him being that tall after him being so short in the movies. In the original one, you know?
What movie are you talking about?
Live action Tarzan. Which didn't they do a live action Tarzan a couple years ago?
Not officially.
No.
But we're talking like a complete remake.
No, that's unrelated to the original.
Gotcha.
They did a live action Jungle Book.
Which I heard was not terrible, but not great either.
It wasn't that bad. I watched it.
I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen the original Jungle Book.
Kevin!
Does it surprise you?
No.
You still haven't seen Mulan!
I have not, no, and I'm actually really scared to if I don't between now and the next 2 weeks.
Okay. Who's bringing the duct tape?
I'm sorry.
I have 4 rolls of packing tape outside. But I need duct tape.
Bring duct tape and force him to watch the movie.
Well, he did tell you that he had a nightmare one time about, I think it was me. Jumanji, how you doing? It was me. Yeah, it was everyone in Oath Keep. It was me and Amber specifically. Duct taped him to a chair and made him sit there and watch Mulan. That was his nightmare.
It was all 4 of you guys in Oath Keepers.
Oh, but I specifically took it to mean me and Amber specifically.
Oh yeah. Well,
Oh, and then there
basically
can't come through then.
replace Amber now with Ange.
Oh no, Angie would join us. It'd be the 5 of us versus you. Queen Latifah as the gorilla that raced Tarzan? That could work.
I'm already scared enough with the 2 of you at first. Like, the first time was bad, this is gonna be worse.
Jet lag is not my friend at the moment, so I'm awake a bit too early. Well, welcome on it, friend. Are you back home then? Because I know you've been stateside for a while.
Yeah, he's been in the States.
Like the last 3 weeks.
Sorry, I got very excited when I saw your name. I was like, we still have not gotten this stupid tree.
I mean, I
I
wouldn't.
thought you weren't calling that a tree anymore.
Twig! It's a twig! Evil twig. I'm back in the land of Oz until next time. There you go. Now I got the perfect casting for Tarzan. Jake Gyllenhaal? Gyllenhaal? I always say it wrong.
Mysterio.
Minhole. Oh, Mysterio, you're right.
Mysterio. That was the name of the guy. I was trying to remember his name the other day.
Mysterio and Spider-Man Far From Home.
Yeah, because we were talking about, because there's one mention of which universe they're supposed to be in No Way Home. That's actually disproven in Doctor Strange. Because they actually tell you exactly which universe the MCU takes place in. And the number that was mentioned in No Way Home is wrong.
No.
I mean, he could have just been saying that as like a grown-up.
Have we all seen this movie? And don't care if I
No.
give a little bit of a spoiler? Not
Yeah,
Doctor Strange. Not Doctor Strange. I'm talking about No Way Home.
Right, yeah, you can talk about that.
Oh yeah.
So the number that Mysterio gives is deliberately wrong, and it's done that way to show you early on that he's the villain.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Because he gives like some 6-digit number or something. And that's not the case, where 616 is what the MCU takes place in. And that it's done deliberately. But it's one of those subtle things you wouldn't notice because they had never admitted which universe the Marvel cinematic universe was taking place in until Doctor Strange, when they actually say it's 616. We lost Kevin.
Who'd we lose?
Lost Kevin.
Who else? Yeah, no, you're good, Justin. That I didn't feel like that was a big spoiler for Doctor Strange because it's mentioned, but oh my gosh, yes. Spider-Man Far From Home, Spider-Man No Way Home, and soon Spider-Man Can't Afford a Home.
Bruh.
Technically, Spider-Man lives in an apartment.
Which he probably still can't afford. Because he's in New York
Exactly.
City.
Exactly.
Isn't it his old apartment that Mia lived in?
No,
No.
it's not. It's a different one, because that one got shot up.
Because I know that in the future he works at the Daily Bugle.
Yep. I got no home insurance. Oh gosh, that's great.
How can you afford that apartment working as a photographer?
Yep.
He gets pictures of Spider-Man.
Yes, he gets pictures of Spider-Man, but that doesn't mean that he can afford the home.
Depends how much Jonah pays for the pictures.
I gotta pay my college tuition. Yep. Oh gosh. No, I feel all this. Home Alone, a holiday special. Oh yes, please yes.
Spider-Man, I got no home insurance.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, these
Oh,
are
that's
great. These are great.
These are good.
Cause like I want to see a lot more from Spider-Man, obviously. But right now he's kind of off in his own little realm of everything. Macaulay Culkin and Spider-Man. Oh gosh. I could just imagine Christmas rolling around during the Spider-Man movie. And he's just swinging by like that great big tree in New York City. In Times Square. And he nearly takes off Macaulay Culkin's head. And Macaulay Culkin just turns around like, dude! Yeah, you know, he's swinging and he nearly takes out Macaulay Culkin. That'd be hilarious. That'd be hilarious. That'd be a great cameo. Especially if Mom came out of nowhere screaming, Kevin! Afterward. And then him saying, Mom, I'm right here. You didn't lose me again. Oh, that'd be great. Or saying something, or Mom comes up beside him and is like, you know you're not allowed to walk around alone in New York City. He's like, I'm an adult, Mom. You know, just something like that would be hilarious. Oh, gosh. Okay. She would almost lose him one last time? Yep. Yep.
One last time.
Okay, folks. I am waiting. Eyeballs. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do, folks. We're gonna do about 5 more encounters. And then we're gonna call this a stream. Because I've got to get ready for my recording session with Nick. And I also really need to use the bathroom. I had my entire G Fuel cup here full of lemonade, so.
Kevin's back.
Welcome back.
Alright, I got
Welcome back, Kevin.
a phone call from the office.
Nah, you good? Were they telling you to get your butt out of the parking lot and go to your next stop?
I already went there. Already done.
That was fast.
Yeah, it's a little store. I only got like 10 things.
Oh, okay.
And I'm only 10 minutes away from the office, so I'm gonna head back there in just a minute.
Okay, I think this is number 4 here. Nope.
One.
And then one
Imagine if this was
last
The Shining.
time. If this is The Shining, I'm gonna lose my mind. It's not. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do, fam. We're gonna find somebody to raid. So let's come over here to YouTube's. The YouTube. The tube of you.
Nobody I know is live.
Yes, same.
Nobody I know is live either.
Alright.
So,
look, I'm
on
not
second thought,
Yeah, you're the only one on my end.
all right. Well, that being the case, then we are not gonna go on a raid. We are just gonna chill then. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I appreciate you. Oh goodness. Whew. You guys have been awesome putting up with all these stupid tree streams. So I just want to say thank you guys. Because I've not felt very motivated lately to do this stupid tree hunt. And you guys made it very fun today. So thank you guys so much for doing that. I appreciate you guys always. And we will chat with all of you guys later. Bye. Love you all.
Bye, chat room.
Bye.